What is up, honeys? It's KingBritneyChanel, and I'm back with yet another video. In this video, we're going to be asking the question of, will Drea have to begin to explain herself? Y'all know Kay's team, honey, especially Steve. He been, dropping little, hints about Drea for some time now. So I'm going to go over, some things that Steve has said. And we're going to get into my commentary. But before we do, definitely make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. I hope y'all enjoy my commentary. Alright, honey, so we're gonna get into today's honey for the tea. Y'all know that we like to be positive on this channel, and we also like to talk about, honey, which is Yah's promises and his word and his truth. So we're gonna talk about that. Sometimes we gotta make life's bitter, situations that could be like tea or unflavored drink, honey, into a positive, sweet situation. Now, y'all know we have talked about Drea before on this channel, and a lot of us on this channel have given Drea the side eye many a times. I mean, if y'all seen the playlist that I had about Kay, y'all know how I felt about this whole situation. Prior to, I kind of felt like, okay, the whole child support situation was a stretch, and then just, her... Y'all know I've had questions about her not, changing her last name. It's been so many questions and people giving Drea the side eye. This is not the first time Kay's counsel, Steve, has given her the side eye either, because he always has his little smart, and sly remarks. So let's talk about it, y'all. I am on the DrasmanBrand.com, but also if you were on Twitter, then you seen what I'm about to talk about. Steve put out a tweet talking about this, okay? This is what got the internet going, wow right now. So basically it says, Kay's counsel says that the singer and Draya are in divorce. They having a divorce situation. They had a divorce gathering, okay? To see if she's getting, lockup for her claims. And that's, that's what a lot of people have been saying. Like, so you was around as the wife, but you didn't see anything. Like, you just have all this information and what you was going through, but you didn't know what or wasn't privy to what he was doing to, people. And then it's just like, this is what I was saying. A lot of people was running that mouth, running that mouth and running that jap. And sometimes... how my dad used to say in the street, hey Mo, you ain't seen nothing, you ain't hear nothing, and you ain't know nothing. Sometimes to say less is way better for you than to talk, because if you was in affiliation with somebody, especially like a K or somebody that has is some claims on them, very serious, then to be talking and very vocal, like all of this stuff, you could get yourself jammed up by affiliation. So a lot of these people, honey, they was doing all these sit downs and interviews and stuff like it was all sweet. And I guarantee these people now, like, we got some questions, bruh. We're gonna need to ask you some questions. So this was written by Shar Patterson, and it was posted February 25th, 2020, okay? Now it says that, could Drea go to the lockup for, her claims that she had against Kay? So, it's a lot of time people be wanting to point that finger, acting like, they stuff is all clean. If you gonna point the finger, you got to make sure that all your T's is crossed and all your I's is dotted. Honey, ain't nothing worse when people, they be out here trying to put other people on beam, trying to, and what they say in patois, trying to loud up the team, okay? That you trying to, put other people on beam, and your stuff ain't right. Because typically what happens is when you go out of your way to try to, bandwagon and put somebody else on Front Street and you ain't right, all of your stuff then starts to come out also, because it's a reap what you sow type of thing. That's just, listen, I don't make it, and a lot of people be mad. I didn't make up this universe. I didn't create this world. You gonna have to take that up with the creator, boo. This is the laws that he has set forth, and you reap what you sow. That is what it is. So you go out your way to, try to put somebody else on Front Street. You best to make sure that the motivation and the intention behind it is a good motivation. You feel what I'm saying? Now, that's not to say that Kay didn't deserve to be put on Front Street, because, of course, like, there's been some things that he has said through this whole time where he has been like, oh, y'all didn't help me get off. My money did, and all this other stuff that he was talking all smart to his brother and doing all this stuff and being arrogant. So he was doing stuff and he has to face those consequences. So that, once again, it's a reap what you sow type of situation. He was sitting there telling people trust the process, and now he's trusting the process. You got to make sure your motivations and your intentions is pure-hearted, because if not, you get what I'm saying? And then, with the Drea situation, she was still in the beginning talking about, oh, stream the dude music. Like, if you was so done with this individual and this individual just really did you how he did you, it's like, to me personally, I don't know about y'all, I wouldn't want nothing to do with the individual, like, period. Like, I don't even know why they sitting there. Like, I mean, if he had to pay for, his youngins and youth to go to college and stuff, and they had that type of agreement, then that's one thing. But to be sitting there pressing the issue and stuff like that, knowing that a lot of these people was all good with Kay as long as that money was coming in. Soon as that money was looking funny, it's like all these people got a story to tell and all this. They want to be on series and all kind of stuff. So some of these people I could respect, because I feel like they had the same energy, and then some of these people I kind of look with the side eye like, let's stop. You bandwagoning with the rest of these people, and a lot of these people was good with what this man was doing because it was a lot of money coming in. But see, this is what ends up happening, because I said, the creator, the Most High God, Elohim, he will make it so that he'll give you an opportunity to get yourself together, to turn yourself around when you doing wrong. But if you don't listen or heed his word, and he'll sing you wise counsel, it'll all come tumbling down. He give everybody an ample opportunity to make choices, to switch up stuff that they're doing. You feel what I'm saying? He chastens those that he loves. So if you was, haughty and just being arrogant, not listening to the wise counsel, then this is the repercussions of that. He didn't listen, and then now we here. Now with the Draya situation, I feel like, with her, I feel like, okay, at first I was like, okay, you know what I mean? But then it was like, she just had me, confused with the story she was telling also. Like, 1 minute of this, 1 minute of that. The same kind of that reminded me of the whole ass situation. Like, it's just like, listen, are you really just, like, okay, this individual was doing this, that, and the third, that he needs to be brought to, to be held responsible? Or are you just, trying to get in on this 15 minutes to everybody is bandwagoning to get a coin or to get some attention from this whole situation? Because it's about to be this ship is about to sink real fast. So let me tell y'all what Steve is saying, because I mean, this whole situation, I had to give y'all a little bit of the backstory. But if y'all could, well, I think I'll do it. I'll put the timestamp because some people be doing too much. Now, it says, could Drea go to the lockup for her claims against K? Now, the dancer and ex-wife of, K, went to a gathering Tuesday, February 25th for her claims against K, according to his counsel, Steve. He revealed on Twitter, #K in divorce gathering this morning to see whether Draya is going to go to the lockup for her claims. So this is wild. This is what I tell y'all, boy. You sitting there trying to point the finger, you best make sure you good, boo. Because how it go, you reap what you sow. So anyway, Drea has been quiet on social media amid the reported divorce proceedings. I bet folks is real. A lot of folks have been, you notice a lot of folks haven't been running that mouth as of lately also. Drea ain't the only one that has been quiet. There's a lot of people. That's why they tell you, you have the right to remain what? Silent. Because anything you do or say can and will be used against you. And where? Y'all tell me in the comments. And where? All this running and doing and talking too much and stuff like that, and people knowing what type of time they was on with this dude probably. Or they probably knew some stuff about some stuff that he was doing or privy to some information. And if you privy to certain information and you don't let La Policia know, then you at fault yourself. So a lot of people that was running their mouth. Now, let me see what else he said. It's not clear, this is what the Jasmine brand is saying, what claims he's referring to. I bet you my honeys know, I bet y'all know what claims he's referring to, because it's been a lot of y'all that been putting stuff about Drea in my comments of the videos and different stuff. Things that was going on. And a lot of y'all was saying that maybe that's why she didn't want to be a part of the second series with L-Time. Remember, y'all was saying that too. So y'all have been on it with the information with this whole situation. A lot of y'all had, theories and different stuff, and a lot of y'all have been on it. Y'all been peeping stuff from the go. And that's what I like about y'all. Now let me get back to it. It says it's not clear what claims he's referring to, but she's been vocal in the past about Kay, supposedly being, I'm gonna say mean to her. And, it's been a lot of things that she has been vocal about. Y'all remember that she was like, she had to ask to eat and all this stuff, and, ask to come out that room, or I don't know, y'all. It was a lot of stuff that Drea was on TV saying, doing all these waterworks, crying, and she ain't want to change her name because she earned her name and all this stuff. And surprisingly, it's been a lot of people quiet when they was trying to, get careers off the ground, baby. They was trying to get interviews, all of this. And now it's silence. I wonder why. I'm telling you, it's all gonna come out, honey, when the huge try situation happens. It's all going to come out. All of this bandwagoning type of stuff is going to be brought into question. I can guarantee you that. Things are going to be brought into the light. Okay? And they go on and say she participated in the first installment of the 4-part series. Y'all know that was a part of the L-Time series, the first installment, but she wasn't in the one that came after that, okay? And it says last July, he suggested that Drea be sent to the lockup for, and this is what the quote was, appearing on countless media outlets, disparaging K and making claims, that involve K, basically. So that's what he was saying previously. I told y'all, Steve been dropping sprinklets and bread, leaving breadcrumbs for some time about Drea. And not only that, I mean, remember Wendy Williams had said, some little remarks about Drea before on her talk show last year. Remember, it was another singer that had I forget who it was. Lord, it was an old school singer. I forget her name. Lord, I know I did a video on it. But I'll link, when I find the video, or if I still have the video, I will link it in this video. How about that? And he says, he basically claimed her appearances were in basically they had a confidentiality agreement. So that put her, that she kind of was, not holding up her end of the bargain as far as that agreement. Because if you have a confidentiality agreement, you can't be running that mouth. You get what I'm saying? You can't tell me nothing like an NDA, honey. You ain't supposed to be running that mouth. You're supposed to be quiet. And that's, what she signed at the time of that divorce, okay? And Steve also had a few words for Drea when that whole child support situation was going on. Because that child support situation was concerning, their 3 children that her and Kay have between each other, okay? And it says that he wrote, Drea's media blitz is beyond, I'm going to use the word wrong, okay? Her claims are entirely false. Her suggestion that Kay worked at a fast food joint to pay her is nonsensical. She has been paid in advance. Here's an idea instead of freeloading. Get a job. And honestly, I'm going to have to say that I'm going to have to agree with Steve on this. And I'm not even a person that is all for, Kay like that. Y'all know how I feel. I feel like I don't play about, the youth. I don't play about that. So, you feel what I'm saying? He going to have to go through his due process. But still, I'm a ride for the young melanated women in the youth that didn't have a voice before this. I'm a ride with them regardless. Now, as far as a lot of these people surrounding this, I've been saying this. All of this trying to get this 15 minutes of fame and trying to get something to jump. People need to go and do something with themselves. You feel what I'm saying? Do something with yourself. Why is it that you are still going through? I could see if he said, listen, I'm agreeing to pay for, my kids' college. You feel what I'm saying? Then he got a hold of that end of the bargain. You feel what I'm saying? But still trying to get child support, knowing that these is adults we talk about. The 3 youth that they have between each other. They adults at this time. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like still trying to, you're not the wife of him anymore, of Kay anymore. That is over. The money has dried up. What are you going to do with yourself? And that's what I'm asking a lot of these people. A lot of these people, they are so stuck in this K type of warped situation that they have not done nothing with their lives after that. Some of these people have, but some of these people, K is not your whole life. It's just a corner of your life, a little small part of your life. What are you gonna do? Like this dude, he gonna have to face what his consequences is gonna be. But what you gonna do after that when these people stop calling you and these people, they're not interested in you anymore? Because this is gonna fade to the back eventually. This 15 minutes of fame, excuse me, I said a fade, is gonna fade out. Like this is not gonna be, you feel what I'm saying? A lot of people trying to get singing careers and stuff like this off of this, and they trying to, all of this stuff is gonna fade to the back. Like we're in a time now where these people are not looking for artists, okay, anymore. They're not looking for real R&B anymore. They're not looking for any of that anymore. They are looking for entertainers that they hand pick and choose. An entertainer is different from an artist. An artist is somebody that has talent. They're not looking for talent anymore. They're looking for people that is going to do an agenda for them. You feel what I'm saying? An entertainer doesn't have to have talent. They just do whatever. I could pay a choreographer. I could pay a songwriter. You could do and say what I tell you to do. and you gonna make me this money, and I might give you, you know, some little trinkets for that. You feel what I'm saying? You gonna get a little, but if you don't do what I want you to do, all of that could go to the wayside. But K and anything in association with him, come on, they have BLK listed this dude. Okay, they're not, I mean, this long, I remember who was saying it. Gene Deal, who did the series on, you know, BIG or whatever, and it was so good, you know, it was so good because he gave me another perspective on that whole situation, and I might do like my review of it because I loved it. He was saying that a lot of these people today that is artists and different stuff, they're not making those people, you know, money anymore due to, you know, Spotify and all these other streaming services or whatever. Like, people stream music now a lot for free. So they're having to do other things to make, you know, money. And before, you know, K, it probably was, you know, cool because he was making them a lot of money. But now, since times have changed, you feel what I'm saying? And who's gonna keep shelling out all this money to sweep stuff maybe under the rug when you're costing a lot of money? You feel what I'm saying? And then people are trying to get fame off of him, and they're not even dealing with him anymore. Like, these people have, I mean, they're using folks' disgrace when they talk about this dude at this point. So you clearly see a lot of these people after this, they have been telling their story. Have you seen any of them really get fame yet? So that's what Steve is kind of saying. Like, get a job. Like, a lot of these people is trying to be famous off this case situation, and I don't see it happening, folks. I don't. Like, they're done with him. So anything in affiliation with him is also probably going to be done. Like, that's a wash. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the next big fame situation that K might have is if either number one, either he gets to walk, which I doubt that's going to happen. 2, you feel what I'm saying? Because think about it. A lot of people was talking about, oh, they don't talk about HW and all this stuff. And now, honey, they done found him responsible. So if you really think they not about to find K responsible. But anyway, the second thing that I could see happening of him getting fame again is if he goes on to the Glory. Those are the only 2 situations, I think, where he'll be, you know, I would say famous again. And then people sitting there still talking this nonsense, talking about, oh, you know, we shouldn't feel a way about listening to the music. What are you talking about? When half of these songs, you could literally link to whatever person he was talking about or different activity that the claims are being made against him for. Like, what are you talking about? Stop the foolishness. The people that's out here perpetrating just so that people could stream their music, just stop. Because I seen people on one of these networks out here that was sitting up there talking about, oh, well, you know, separate them. Stop the stupidity, yo. Just stop it. Stop it. Because it sounds slow. There is no way to separate that if that was the inspiration for these songs, bro. Like, stop. But anyway, so it says at that time, you know, he reportedly owed like $32,000 in back child support. Y'all know he was taken in last February for owing more than $160,000 and was later released after that. So still, it says he's back in, you know, the lockup for several different things. And let me see, is there any other comments or anything? No. So anyway, it basically gave you like the overview and timeline of what Steve has been saying about Draya and the little trail he been leaving about Draya. He been saying a lot of these people, honey. He said he got, you know, Steve, I think is gonna reveal it, honey, with his time. Excuse me, y'all, because I got a little cold a little bit. Steve is gonna reveal it when it's time for that whole try situation, honey. I guarantee y'all, it's a lot of light is going to be shed. And a lot of people, honey, as the head minister of the block ministry, I don't block like a lot of people because I'm just not for the disrespect. Like, ain't nobody gonna come to my channel. Like, I don't care that you have your opinion. I really don't. But when you start trying to come at me, trying to tell me how to feel and what I should do and what I need to do, blah, 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 I'm not going to talk to you. I'm just going to block you. And my moderators are just going to block you if they see you. Because I personally, you taking it way too seriously. Like, you really in your bag if you think I'm about to listen to anything that you have to say after, you know, disrespect is put out there. Like, I personally feel like, look, if you feel a certain way about this situation, then that's your mindset. But me personally, because I don't look at things in a natural type of way. I look at things in a supernatural type of way, in a spiritual way. I don't look at things like how you may look at things. You feel what I'm saying? Like, different people have different mindsets. Now, some of the people that are my supporters, you know, we be like, you know, very close because we could see the foolishness or whatever, because we may have like a spiritual, you know, the same spiritual views about stuff. But if you don't, then it's okay that you don't. But you can't come and try to come for my spiritual views about stuff because you feel a certain way. Like, I really, listen, I don't care what you believe, but you're not finna come trying to disrespect me, period. And I'm not even finna, don't come trying to ask me to take you off because I'm not. It's just you. What Cardi B said, forever. And listen, it's just, that's what it's gonna be. Like, and honestly, it's like I don't feel bad about it. It just is what it is, because people be in their bag. Like, listen, prime example. Somebody had an issue because I said, and I read verbatim what the reports were. The reports were that one of the two, I would say Vicks, they were saying that they felt like her story would appear shaky to a jury. A person had an issue because I said that. I don't really care. Listen, I don't care what you feel about K. I really don't. I don't care what you feel about K. You could not like him or whatever. That has nothing to do with me and me reading an article and me telling you what the people that were at the gathering personally had to say, and why the people versus K said that they were moving one of the people. And then two, my whole views on this situation was that I felt like from day one, I felt like K was responsible, and I felt like K is being made an example out of. A lot of the stuff he was doing, he didn't invent the stuff he was doing, folks. He learned that from, you know, people with different cultures that do this type of stuff. So I already knew spiritually that it was more to the situation. The same thing with the whole KB situation. You could feel that, oh, this person was responsible for that. I don't have to agree with you. I don't. And I'm not gonna go back and forth with nobody in no comments. You got me messed up. So the prime thing is, if you have different types of views, you have to understand as an adult and as a person that people don't have to agree with you. It's people that say, oh, I didn't agree with you all the time. But the craziest thing that it's be sounding crazy to me. Oh, well, I just didn't agree with you on this. Then I'll be like, okay, and like, it's not a big deal to agree to disagree. And I feel like a lot of people, they act so youth like, where they feel like, if I don't live like you responsible for you, okay? I'm responsible for me. The only person that I gotta answer to, or you get what I'm saying, that I gotta give an account to, is the Most High God. Yeah. So if you not that, I don't have to give an account to you. I can feel how I want to feel. I can say what I want to say, because guess what? This is my channel. Period. You could feel how you want to feel. You feel what I'm saying? And you could go on into, listen, all of what you want to go into on your own. This is why they call it social media, on your own social media page. If you feel so strongly, because folks be talking about some, did you research or did you, I be like, trying to question my intelligence, boo, is only going to get you blocked, because I know, you know, who I am, and I know what my purpose is. And my purpose is not, I'm not, I don't have to explain to you why I feel a certain way. You are entitled to your opinion, and I'm entitled to my own opinions. And I don't have to agree with you. That's just where that's at. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that toward the end, because there was a couple of people that I guess they felt a certain type of way. Bye. Be blessed. Be blessed. I have no problems with you, but you just not gonna be over here with all of that. Anyway, much love to y'all. You know, people that's, you know, true supporters, and people that's just free thinking, and they have an overstanding. I'm not gonna say understand. They have an overstanding that, you know, we all live in a world of different people, different backgrounds, different ideologies on things, okay? And I make it very clear what I stand for and who I'm gonna serve on this channel and who I've dedicated my channel to. So if you're not with that, boo, you have to go on your own page with that. That's just, you know, with that, you know. Now, anyway, much love to all my day ones and, you know, the new subscribers that are on my channel. I should have said this before, because I am getting a lot of new people, and they don't, you know, really have an understanding of how I work or what my thought processes are. So I felt the need to have to say that today. So much love, blessings, and I will see y'all soon on the next video. I didn't really mean to get too, you know, real toward the end, but things had to be said, and I'm glad I said it. So see y'all soon, honeys, and I will see y'all on the next video. Hey honeys, thank you for watching my video, and if you haven't, definitely make sure you check out my Teespring, KingBritneyChanel Couture, where you can find my latest merch. I upload a lot of new designs frequently, so definitely make sure you check it out. We have mugs, we have wall tapestries, canvas art, pillows, fleece blankets, apparel, and so much more. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all on my next video.